Jasson, just walk us through your approach in that at that.
I mean, we're in a pretty important momentum in the game, and that about just trying to get a good pitch, like something out over the play, and get a good swing on it.
We keep asking you if you're feeling more comfortable in left field. Do you feel more comfortable from the right side of the plate?
I mean, I've been having a little bit of struggle from the right side, but lately I feel I've been doing some improvement.
What do you think has made that difference for you?
I mean, just like trying to getting more reps and be more on time.
When did you make your contact?
I don't know. I think when the helmet was in my face, I think that was what I was. I feel it when it popped out.
Did you see where the ball went?
After I was at first base, I mean, I saw the left field.
Did you know you hit the helmet with your bat?
If I know I hit the helmet,
Yeah,
I feel it.
I think 3-RBI career high for you, and also tied a career high with 3 hits. Just how nice is it to have a game like that?
I mean, everyone that had a 3-RBI game and 3 hits, it feels really nice.
Do you think you carried some of the momentum from yesterday's big performance into this game? Were you feeling very confident heading into today?
I mean, yesterday I had a big game in my defense, and I mean, I feel like that confidence for sure like plays out like in the upcoming games.
You know, put together some really good at-bats against a really good pitcher, and just got some guys on base, and had a big hit when we needed it. Jasson obviously coming through was huge, but I thought it was just a really great team effort. The defense was incredible tonight. Good ABs, and bullpen came in and shut the door. So I thought it was a really good win.
You mentioned that defense. What did you think of the catch that cushion?
Huge. I felt like I kind of lost it there in the 7th, and that ball lands, and potentially, he was pretty aggressive trying to get to second. So potential of him scoring from first there, and so for him to be able to catch that, limited the damage, and being able to hand the ball off to Weave and have him be able to get out of that. It was definitely a big part of the game.
Even at that, Aaron Boone said you tried to plead your case and stay in there. How badly did you want to finish that inning?
I'm a competitor. I want to be out there, and I want to be able to have the ball and in the big moments. But at the end of the day, I felt like I definitely wasn't as sharp as I was earlier in the game. So at that moment, you respect what the decision the manager wants to make, but knowing that I want to be out there, and I want to be able to have the ball.
How much are you intentionally changing speeds of the fastball over the course of the game? Because it's kind of like sometimes it's 90, 92, sometimes you reach for the 96, 97. To what extent is that like reading swings or strategically based on?
That's just the way I've been since I can remember in high school. I think the joke was I was always like in high school I was like 85 to 95. So just being able to vary speeds and being able to have different velocities. Just understanding that hitting is timing. It's rhythm and timing, and if you can try to disrupt that and throw a couple different speeds on a fastball, hopefully I can get some weak contacts and get some extra outs.
You mentioned Jasson. What have been your impressions of him as you've gotten to know him and be around him a little bit?
Extremely talented. He's young, but he works really hard, and to be able to be in this situation and take advantage of his opportunities. He's made some really nice plays in the outfield and learning a new position, and then also just taking really good quality at bats. You can see that he's making strides and growing every day.
Max, what would you say are the biggest reason or reasons you've gotten off to this strong start?
I think I just have a lot of, I got great teammates, been able to have a really good staff, and the organization's really welcomed me in and made me feel comfortable. And at the end of the day, when you have really talented teammates, you can trust them and lean on them, know that it's not all up to me to shoulder everything out on the mound, and to be able to be okay with kind of dispersing it all. So for me, it's just being comfortable and just trying to compete and trying to win baseball games.
He did get you once there in that third inning, the one-pitch fastball to Melendez, just mislocation there.
Oh yeah, just I pulled it and I left it down the middle. It was the same sort of thing to to Bobby Witt. Just left it a little middle, and when you got guys that are aggressive and good hitters, they put the barrel on it, and you just tip the cap sometimes.
You've got Clark Schmidt joining the organization tomorrow, and you have the teammates.
Yeah.
Do you see anything between training or in the past that what do you think they'll add to this staff?
I mean, haven't been able to watch him live, like you said, on from this side, but everything that I saw in spring, it was just, he's got really great stuff. I feel like he's got a lot of the same sort of pitch mix as I do, so he's able to move the ball around, have a lot of different speeds and, the different ways that the ball's moving and keep hitters off balance. And, I know he's really excited to get back out there and, help us out. We'll definitely take a talent like Clark.